Hello, welcome back to a little bit more map making with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB. You are very welcome. Right, so just get everything set. Looks about right there. Looks about good. Hi Hannah Poo. Yes, I should be more specific, shouldn't I? 3 weeks. I'll be live in 3 weeks. Today, or this evening, I'm determined to get this finished. Right. There's definitely some things I don't like about this, like the dawn of realization that actually I produced a schlong. That's not what my intention was. So the schlong's going to be gotten rid of. I think also, as much as this is, yeah, I'm gonna straighten this up and just have it as a more realistic shape there. And it looks like we've got a janky here, possibly. Something looks a bit janky here. I can probably soften the curve a little bit there too, maybe. And this roundabout up here, this just feels too small. It just feels too small. Doesn't want to be too much bigger. I'm thinking if we move the center of the diameter to about here, and then here, so basically can I put down can I put down a tree? Yes, I can put down a tree. There is absolute permission to put down a game's lagged. Oh, yeah, we got a tree. Right. I reckon the center of the diameter of this roundabout wants to be about there. Maybe a little bit further down, maybe possibly about, yeah, I think about there, which will give the width of the roundabout, bring it out to about here, be a much smoother shape, and rather than being something just squeezed tightly into the corner there. So I've got some things to do there, I feel. Your thing is too small. Yes. Things had to come to a head some point, didn't they? Hey. Okay, right. So I think I'm going to start with this is going to be easier. And then also, on top of all of that, I would like to start the curvature of the highway earlier. It feels like it's needlessly coming a long way out when this highway needs to head off in that direction. So I'm gonna I've got a few bits to do here. Let's start with this, and that. That's probably going to be okay. Let's go to picker. I would like to picker that, please. We've got it. And then from here, we are at, what are we going to bridge mode for? I do not understand. Right, that's good. And then maybe a soft bit of free form at the end there. Why have you done this? Why have you done this? That is unnecessary and ridiculous. Are we probably help if I did that, wouldn't it? Right. No, I don't want to bulldoze. What's going on? There we go. That's better. Let's use a little bit of segment popping. Oh, no. It's horrible. I can do better. There we go. That is going to be better. Connect you up to that. And then do a little return trip there. That's better. That feels more correct, doesn't it? I think. We do have a little bit of a slope issue, but that's not a big problem to fix. I'm going to stick down this side. This side is so bad at the moment that I'm going to concentrate down this one. Who do we have there in the chat? I see a hello everyone. I see AB. Hi AB. How you doing? Yeah, I'm me. I've finished work. I've sat down. I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit exhausted, but you know, it's a day's work. Somebody's got to do it. And so I have plopped my bottom in the chair, and I'm determined to finish this intersection like fairly soon, right? Hang on. Oh, hello. What we got here? Ramman. Hi BonBonB. BonBonB in the house. Great to watch your videos. Thank you. You are a legend. Oh, that's a bit of a stretch. CS1, the great personality. Keep them videos coming. Well, I mean, thank you. I'll take legend. I don't agree, but I appreciate the compliment. Hello, sirens of the BonBon Bingo players. It's fire engine. Ooh, a fire engine. Right. Now I'm thinking. First of all, why are these nodes not aligned? What's going on with the nodes down here? You would have thought these nodes would be aligned, wouldn't you? Let's have a little look at what's going on with these nodes. Oh, they're all over the place. Right. Hang on. This should be fixable. We'll get there in a moment. I'm just going to nudge that a little bit that way. Now, in theory, it's close enough. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bulldoze that, and that. Then, we'll find the picker again. There it is. And we're going to go with the straight line. And we're just going to connect that with that. And then we will invert it. Hopefully, the nodes should now be aligned. Why? Why have we got 2 on one side and 3 on the other? I don't know. Well, I'm going to fix that straight away. You cannot get out of this game. Please give me aligned nodes. It's not exactly perfect, but do you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. There was a reason for this, actually. And that is, specifically, I think, this one and that one. How are we looking now? That's closer. That is much, much, much closer. Then, yeah, so you're going to merge in there. This, I'm going to pull back a little bit further. And this one, yeah, I'm going to start the curve. How close is that to the other node? Nowhere near. If I bring that forward, and yes, I'm aware of the pillars. I think the pillars are a small fix. I can deal with the pillars. Right, okay. Now, back to this. We're going to do this inverted with alright, so somewhere I think we'll come a bit further, about to there. That feels kind of about right. It's not quite the stretch that we had previously. Let's do the other one. There it is. Look. Thank you. Better, 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 better. And gotcha. And bit wobbly at the end there, but I can deal with it for now. It'll do for now, because I'm only going to delete it and move it again later. Seems to be how this intersection is going. It was way more complicated than I thought it was going to be to actually get done. Right. So that lane merge is going to be tidied up. Pillars are going to be removed. That highway is now going off in a direction I'm happy with. And now we've actually got... I'll show you the map in a second. I promise. I promise. We'll get to that in a moment. I think... Where are we? Yeah, straight off from there. Surely. Surely. It's a straight line up from there. With a little bit of help to prevent all that horrible stuff from happening. How's that? Apart from the obvious. Which is this bit here. Nope, not bulldoze. Not bulldoze. No, 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 no. Oh, I don't like this. Right. Hang on, we got all of the snapping on. There we go. That'll be the problem. And that section there needs to go elevated, but not that much. Or maybe we can get away with that much. No, that's okay. Maybe we can get... I'll show you the map in a second. Don't worry. Be happy. I can hear more sirens. Is that a male intersection? For now. That's an ambulance. Yeah, male intersection. But also female lake. Or did I fix the female lake? I think I fixed the female... Yes, we had fallopian tube lakes here at one point. Not by intention, it's just roughly how they came out. Right, so, yeah, so this intersection's starting to feel a little bit more real to me. This roundabout is going to be made larger, which I'll do in a minute. But first of all, who... AB wants to see a 10-second overview of the map. We will do that. Right, so... get more than 10 seconds. So first of all, it is a fantasy map. It is completely hand-drawn. It's doodled from a very rough plan, but that very rough plan was 100% in my brain. Nothing sketched. Normally, I've got a sketch. Merrickstowe had a sketch. St Catherine's Point had quite a detailed sketch. Bonbon Island clearly came from a height map, but I also had sort of like penciled in bits on that as well. This was me opening the map editor going, right, I know roughly what I'm looking for. So around the outside, we have an outer layer of big mountains, which again, we haven't, foliage is the last thing we do, but big mountains. There's a possibility for a big old dam here as well, actually, right there. And they follow all the way around. There are a couple of areas where we have, well, we will have fantastical waterfalls. I've got very light detailing on there. I plan to do a bit more detailing work on those. Then we have, let's say, more fantastical water spawn. It's a fantastical river system. Doesn't make any sense at all, but that's fine. And then we've also got a fantasy waterfall that will be jutting out of there as well. Around the inside of the outer mountains, we've got some smaller secondary mountains, just to add a little bit of depth. Otherwise, all you have is an outline of bump, 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 bump. Now we've got a transition. So a little mountain here, a little soft mountain here that's connected in. Then over here, we've got 3 pointy mountains, just again separating things up. Can only work on a fantasy map. And then over the other side, we've got again some smaller mountains just to transition it. Over here, we have got, you probably guessed it, 3 further mountains to balance the 3 on the other side. Only these are slightly less pointy, and one of them is a messer. So is that. The river system, convoluted and ridiculous. Okay, if I come into this mode, get rid of that. Every single one of the 25 tiles, it's going to be 100% vanilla map. Every one has water in it. Every single tile has water in it at some point. The start square will be here, meaning that your central 9, if you want your central 9, are going to be centered on what you would definitely call the downtown. Then outside of that, we've got tiers and plateaus, which are sort of square to the tiles without being strictly square. So all of these tiles should be pretty interesting and fun to build on. This one looks like it might be a bit more tricky, split, but should be doable. And then out of the 25 tiles, there are areas that you can build. The highway is going to come in from this direction. Then we've got the valley down here, and around over this side we've got some at the back. There's plenty of room out of the 25 tiles to be building as well, and along the edge there. So yeah, that is the plan. The highway is going to run from here. I don't know how I'm going to navigate here actually, but I'm going to go via a tunnel here. I reckon that's got to be a causeway or something. Maybe I could make this wetland. Might make this wetland. Yeah, so that highway is going to come via here, down, connect onto this, and then the traffic from here can feed into the start square down via this system, and then there we are. Triangle Lake, just as a feature lake. That's all that is. Just adds a bit of interest to the map. We've got a castle partially finished, and looks like flooding, but it's early, it's fine. Partially finished castle. A central lighthouse probably over here, and obviously the foliage is going to come. But in terms of the highway, this highway here will continue to the coast there. So all the traffic, external traffic, is going to come in from the bottom part of the map, and then you're going to expand upwards and into the map, drawing the traffic from here. Rail, I haven't got an answer for at the moment. So yes, right. So that's your 10-second overview of the map. Highways, yes, they can be. They really can be. Unfortunately, the tools that I would like to use, the parallel road, network, the network tool, basically, they're a bit broken for me at the moment. I don't know what they're conflicting with. Nothing obvious is popping out. I'm not spending hours trying to fix it when I could just have fun building the intersections stuff by hand. At the end of the day, in terms of, let me come back into this here. In terms of the highway laying, most of it is going to be very straightforward. Because from here to the edge of the map should be fairly straightforward. There's no intersections or anything going in. This one was meant to be a complex showpiece intersection that does look a bit like a Johnson. I agree. But I'm going to fix that. That roundabout needs to be enlarged and then it'll look less conspicuous. That highway is literally going to stop here, leaving the city builder to carry on building if they want to. I might have to separate the two lanes a bit, because if this is going to be 100% vanilla, I want it so people can actually connect it in vanilla. You know what I mean? With that, without having anarchy to be able to connect. So I might have to separate those two lanes up a bit, but that's not a huge problem. Then, I say this highway here will run off to the edge of the map via a tunnel under here, and I'm not exactly sure. I think this inlet here is going to be terraformed a bit to be a little bit more solid, less water. Right, tropical, temperate, mixing it up. It's temperate base, and we're using the Inder theme. So there's that. Okay, right, so I've waffled a bit. Hopefully answered some questions. Maybe some questions that weren't even being asked. That is going to be a problem. Are we definitely connected? Let's have a little look. That does look like it's connected to me. So let's have a little play. If I do that, yeah, that is definitely connected. Hey, are you elevated? What? Hang on. It's quite hard to see what's going on because this shadow. Can we move the shadow? I don't want to have to move the bridge. I might have to move the bridge. Okay, so you're just going to be awkward. I get it. That might do it. There we go. Bit of a wibble going on there, but at least we've stopped the glitching. The glitching has been fixed. The wibble is not ideal, but it'll do for the moment. This just needs cleaning up. Right, okay, this is definitely coming together, says he, with no idea if it's coming together or not. Problem here is, to make this work, I'm going to have to delete this, and I'm going to have to rebuild it exactly the same, only bigger. So what I might do is just delete one segment like that. Let's do this. Let's delete one segment there, one segment there, and one segment here, and one segment there. Okay. Now we're going to use move it to steal the entire thing, but not the tree, because that is a marker we're using, not the pillar. Hello, I said not the pillar. Have we got hold? I think we have got hold of that one as well. Now, with any luck, woohoo, that'll do. So, we now need to recreate that in a larger size, and hopefully it'll still work. Okay, so the easiest thing to do is just going to be scavenge what we have here. In the middle of the tree to about there. Hang on, I should have made a note of how big that was. I'll try that again. From the middle of the tree. Oh, of course it doesn't, because we're in the map editor. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's going to be 8 by the time we do this, isn't it? I think that's about right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? I think it is. And I haven't even got snapping on. I'm surprised we're getting this even as straight as it appears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, too far. One too many. Of course it is. How's that? That's about right. Okay, so that's now in place. Cool map, fantasy dream map. Kind of. It is fantasy, and it has been in the back of my head a long while, a map like this, and I never got around to doing it because it was frankly probably more than my brain could deal with. But there's no what map now, so I've got a bit of mental energy available. I've just realised we are even elevated, and we don't want to be elevated. Urgh. Right, come on, all of you, but not any of you. Oh, stop being so fiddly. Do as you're told for once. Stupid game. It's a stupid game, I tell you. Right, all of that down to, actually, would it make more sense just to go to, where is a terrain height? There we go. Right, so that's the middle part done. Then we need the 2-lane road. Oh, hi Day Day. Sorry, I saw your message. I just didn't react because I'm an idiot. Right. Is that correct? It is correct. Then we need to do from there to there, and then partly I think we probably need to go freeform here. Actually, no. Happy with that. But we will use, where are you? This one to put the node in exactly halfway. Come on. Oh, that'll do. That's fine. I only want it there for the node. And then we can upgrade this to the single line. And it stays at that level. Why does that not feel square? I don't know. Like that. I feel that this now surely has to connect up to there. Was that right? I don't know. Did I do that right? I did do that right. And then this one goes over there. This is better. This is much better. Now this one needs to be elevated. Probably not that much though. We can do some tweaking to that in a minute. And then that will connect up with this. So some of this can go. Back to this. Let me get rid of some of the snappings. No. Tends to wander a bit too much. I'm going to move this. No, move it. When I say move it, I mean, oh, God blimey. Hang on. There we are. No, let's take the bend out of it. There we are. You're coming out. Another siren for the BonBonB Bingo players. How many sirens do you need to win BonBonB Bingo, eh? How about that? Other than elevation, I feel that that is a lot better than what we had previously. Get rid of all of those, the tree and all of the original. That took me forever to build this. My notes were so shoddy. Right, so other than sorting out some gradients, We've got a jinky here. Still think we should bring the line around a bit. He got some conflict and it's not working. Hang on a second, confused. Oh, yeah, the hi old boar. Yeah, I've got a conflict in network multi-tool, but I mean, half the fun is actually struggling, surely. All these kids with all their tools that make everything really easy. Well, by when I say kids, I mean like Sidai. Ah, the ironically named this old gamer who's younger than me. Right, I think we will see if we can't make this a slightly more pleasing curve here. I'm not happy with what we had, but I think we're not far off. Go back to the snappings. Come on. I don't like this at the moment. More sirens. Don't know what is going on out there, but something is happening. That was an Echelop car. There's your problem, I think, is kind of want to join it to there. We didn't quite come tight enough. Let's switch off this now. It's a better line. It's still not right. It's still not right. It's still not right. I think that might be right. And connect. More or less. More or less. Invert. Oops. Invert. Right. I think that kind of works. Again, haven't checked the heights of the bridges. Haven't checked the pillar positions because they're all easy fixes once the shape of the intersection feels right. I think that feels right. I think that works. So let's get some feel. Traffic coming down here. Exit. Exit. Goes down underneath. Follows this road along. Where hang on a second. How do we get down here? That goes onto this road. And we need to get one of these connections isn't right. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. I checked all of this. I've got my... Let me just refer to my notes again. So, this comes down, around, up. Does this highway have an exit onto here? I'm not sure it does. And these are all now correctly connected, I think, as per the workshop, which is what I've kind of stolen the idea from on this one. So this, if you take a right at this one, that takes you into the start square, so that's the important thing. If you take a left at this one, it loops you back off this direction, but we've got no way of connecting down onto this route. And the most obvious thing to do there is to bring a split down this way. That's the obvious thing. Unless, I mean, am I missing anything? To get onto this road. That's a logical one. Let me put a holding. I'm not actually going to connect it. I'm just going to do this, otherwise I might forget. Ground level, please. Bush. Oh, it's got to cross over as well. It's got to cross over. I mean, that... Let me do this for the moment. This is... Whilst I will go back and check my notes in a minute once I'm off stream. Right, that at the moment is how I see we're going to fix this. Alternatively, I could peel off of here as we're already elevated. Oh no, but that's, I'm looking to get down to this road. So at the moment, I think that's my best attack, which is having that elevated, connecting up to here, and then having that road. Yeah. It ain't purdy at all. It's really not purdy at all. But it's going to be busy. It's going to be fun. I think I'll check all the other flows in a minute. I'll check the other flow, make sure everything else is connected up. But that will do. I'm happy-ish with the shape of this now. But yeah, that's really weird. I'm just going to do this now. Hang on a second. Right. So highway comes off there. That comes off of here. It goes up to here. If I wanted to get onto this, there isn't one. The original workshop intersection doesn't appear to have a turn off to get you onto. All right. Let's find my own solutions then. I'm gonna connect that now. Find my own solutions. Right. So what we'll do is this worthy of 2 lanes all the way along? Or is it actually 2 lanes from here? Alright, we're going 2 lanes from here. Let's select that one. Again, I know it's ideally we should be using a highway, but I want this to be 100% vanilla and 100% no DLC. So that is why. Ah! No. Yes. Oh, you poor BonBonB. You're losing it. Is 2 lanes? That is... Oh, hang on. It's the wrong 2 lane, isn't it? It is the wrong 2 lane. It's this one. Now, this will make a lot more sense. Are we... How did that... Oh, for goodness sakes. Was it because I selected it at a ground level? This is testing my brain today, I'll tell you. Right, okay, that's good. That is good. Good. Now... I think we kind of need to be 2 lanes elevated again over here, don't we? From somewhere. And then we'll just have it 2 lanes all the way. And then merging into 2 lanes. Okay. Then... somewhere around here, sorry if I'm ignoring the chat, it's my brain is full of building. I don't get to build very often, so it's quite nice to actually just get stuck in. And then from you, yeah, we got some issues, but nothing I don't think we can't handle. Let me extend this out a little bit further. Maybe not that much. Maybe not that much. We will see. Freeform. Push. Right. I think that connects everything up. I hope that connects everything up. Again, we've got some jinkies. We've probably got, well, we know we've got pillars being naughty. We've probably got some very low crossovers. May have some streetlight clipping. All of that is easy fix once everything's in position. Am I okay with this? Well, other than the obvious, again, gradients are things that can be fixed late. Right, so how does that look and feel? Well, it looks less like a schlong now. That's good news. And I will check it for ways in and ways out later on. I would like to have that tunnel in place. Whereabouts, if I were an underwater passage, where would I be? Let me catch up on the chat. You guys have been quite active. Let me have a look. Hey Diego, how you doing? All right. Mr. Bio Roots. Oh yes, thanks for that. Thanks. Yeah, I did see your comment there. Old boy is old. Uses kid stuff. Oh, bless you. I still think you're probably younger than me. The world may be burning, but BonBonB is just chilling. Don't mind sirens. Yeah, it's all gone quiet now. Anyway, I thought sirens were a knee back. Ambient sounds. Hi, David. Hiya. The height in this game is a mess. Yeah. Bridges are about 6 meters high, but 8 meters in this game. The truck don't fit. I can explain that a little bit. I'll get to that in a second. But it works. Imagine the day when the weather changes, tornadoes causing car accidents, and your power is out. Yep, that's coming. Right, okay. Bridge heights. The problem isn't the heights of the bridge. It's the depths of the bridge. Look at how deep this is. Look at how deep that is. Many a bridge in real life would not be anywhere near that deep. So there's your problem. It's in fact, you probably say the entirety of this extended bit down should be removed. So yeah, there's the problem. Is it's just too deep. The bridges are too deep. So you have them at the right height, and you still get donut clipping. So that's pretty much the problem with the bridges. But they still look good. Especially when you get a Teddy Radko bridge. Love a Teddy Radko bridge. Right, I was doing some stuff. Let's crack on and do some terraforming. Where's that terraforming sting from this old gamer when I need it? Right, brush size. Brush strength doesn't want to be too strong. We'll just drop it in a little bit for now. How deep do we want to be if we're going under there? Probably not that deep. Let's go about here. Is that the spot? We'll work it out in a moment. Do the same over this side. Somewhere over here we'll have the highway coming out. And we will do some gentle massage. There we are. Gentle massage. I think that's... I'd like to have this perfectly straight. So probably about here. And probably something a bit like this. Grab you, tidy that up. Grab you, tidy that up. I hope I've got the tunnel enabler. It's been so long. I've got a fear I haven't got it. Right, so highway, let's see. We're soon going to find out, right? We are definitely going to find out pretty soon. Highways. 3-lane highway at ground level. There it is. And like so. Are we? No, we're not. We were nice straight. No, I want it straight. So let's be totally stupid. Let's completely stupid. Out of that, please. So about there. Are we snapping? No, but we are now. And that's okay. Don't worry about it. Because, in fact, no, don't worry about it. That's what I'm going to say. We're going to say don't worry about it, and we're going to mean don't worry about it. And then over this side, I'm going to do exactly the same, going back the way we came. There we are. Now, hopefully, tunnel. I don't know if we're quite deep enough yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the tunnel a little bit. Let's see whether that's going to do the job. And nope is the answer to that. Okay, how many times have you seen that in WhatsApp? Plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Which makes me want to actually start the, mind you, will this be this deep? I think it'll be a bit deeper. Right, okay. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. Make it deeper. Come on. Make it deeper. See, that's probably a very bad idea. Hang on. Use common sense, which is there. More sirens. I'm not sure about how that is looking. What happened there? Oh, dearie me. Come on. The first one was perfect, except for I wasn't happy with it. Now I seem to not be able to do a stupid little thing. Hang on. Right. And we select this. There we go. Get rid of the snapping. Going to tunnel mode. How are we looking here? Is that? See, that looks straight. Let's have a little look. They look straight. I can live with that. Now, if we go back into Builder to do something similar over this side. We are in tunnel mode. Good. I think both of those can actually still drop. Yeah, that's probably better. Now, because this is now out of sight, it's kind of cheating, but it's a fantasy map. I'm going to drop that down to, I don't know how much we're going to have to go. I'm going to go 30, see if that does it. And we can check that now, can't we? Still showing. But it's definitely deep enough. That's definitely got to be deep enough, so I can just elevate the depth of the bay. I'm going to do that. I don't think we need to go any deeper with the highway. That's exactly how they dig tunnels these days, by the way. What they do is they dig the tunnel. If it's not deep enough, they add more soil on top of it. Hello? Did you not connect on either one? That is very rude. Now tell me you're not connected. Oh, you're not, because we're at the wrong depth. Well, that's just being annoying. Bloody thing. Right, so we'll try that. How about going backwards? Fiddly thing. Then if we invert the traffic, hopefully it's still not connected. You piece of poo. Right. Okay, you're going to be like that. I am going to be equally into the tunnel. Still not connected. Right, okay. I'm absolutely going nuts here. So I'm going to take it all the way back. And I'm going to do it in one shot. All the way across rather than trying to reconnect. So we know how deep we want to go this time. So. Are you connected? It looks like you are. Bring it to here. Going to drop it down to 30, which is definitely deep enough. Are you not connected? Hang on, am I missing a trick here? Probably being an idiot. Probably being an idiot. But you need road snapping. This is absolutely doing my head in. How about I take it back to there? Oh, look, we've got a little naughty thing going on. Hopefully that's not doing the same. Right. Definitely need that on. Then from there to here, take it down to 33, then all the way across to here, then back up to there. Please. How are you not? Oh, so... Right. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out all... There as well, look. Right. Stuff it. It's fine. I can fix this. Because we can build from overground into the underground. Because all the nodes are correctly aligned. Nothing is going to stop this from working. Apart from my own incapabilities, right? Right, so we're into that. We're going into tunnel mode. To about there. To here. We've gone even deeper. To here. To here. To there. And we're going to do the same backwards. From here. So you probably, I'll do this and then just invert the traffic to there. Then to here. Then all the way across to here. There even. Don't remember what depth this was. I think it's higher. So we can align it using move it in a minute. Then to here. Ish. And then out and through. Then invert all of these. Right, so now other than having the underground tunnels aligned, height aligned with each other, that from this angle is fairly smooth. Fairly smooth, it's not perfect. Over this side, it needs some work. That's all right, not a problem. Under the water, terrain. Let's pick this height. Right, now our tunnel is officially underground. And we're going to have definitely some flooding coming. I'm pausing the simulation. Yeah, this is going to cause a whole heap of flooding in a minute. But it's fine. The coast hasn't been done at all yet. Right, so that's all good. Then we're going to grab a smaller brush size. Tidy that along there. I don't think with this texture, I don't think I even need to use keys to line that. That looks pretty reasonable. I mean, maybe some keys across the top. Maybe. But I was assuming I was going to have to use keys, but they actually look pretty reasonable. I don't mind that at all. Apart from, again, the little minor tweaks. I'm going to need some perfection. You know, perfection's got to be. It's got to be perfection. Right. So this now needs to connect up with this. These 2-lane or 3-lane, 2-lane highways. Going to need to go up to 3-lane because these aren't even. Could these be 3-lane already is the next question. Well, this one absolutely can, because it's got 3 lanes merging. Okay. Let's do that then. Why am I? What? Hang on a second, I've lost my head again. No, where's me highways? There's me highways. Is it because I'm in stupid mode? My brain's in stupid mode right now. There we go. Ooh, ouch. Okay, we can fix that. As fixing things go, that is not the worst thing to fix. But then that leads to a split. I'm happy for that to go down to 2-lane for the bend. And then maybe start off again. I think a straight section. I think a straight section here. And then Nearly done, I think. Is that straight from there? Almost. Snapping off. And then thing is, first of all, it's wobbly. Yes, I get it's wobbly. 3 lanes. I think 3 lanes all the way up to here. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Any reason why it wouldn't be? There isn't any reason why it wouldn't be, is there? Right, so apart from a few glitchy bits here and there, for example here, yeah, it's going to be some tolerance tweaking there to try and get the smoothest merge. Might be a little while. I'm not going to do it now. But right. So that now connects nicely to here. This does feel like it's going to cut across here. So we're going to we'll make some wetlands, not right now. We'll make some wetlands with some kind of causeway through them. That's heading off the right way now. Right, so let's check all the routes. I'm checking all the routes now. All right? I'm going to check the chat in a moment. Right, so from here, from this highway coming in from the bridge, the big old bridge, to get to here, straight on. To get to here, take the off, the loop around, make sure that this is definitely connecting. It is. It just has some glitching going on at the moment. We'll follow the road down. Then to get into the start square, take the right. That loops around and through and into the start square. To take this exit, you take the left, which takes you up and over. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. So to get to the tunnel from the bridge, from the big old bridge, take the exit, you turn, you come down here. If we, thanks. If we take the left, then you get the split here. This one definitely takes you down and off. But this one just takes you back the way you came. So is this the one that's supposed to connect with that one? unless that's being used by other routes. I think that's being used by other routes, isn't it? So, to get out of town and through, you come in from the big old bridge, take the left, follow that loop, and then you're up and out onto the highway, back out. Right, so that's that one. This one, coming in from the tunnel, you follow it around, you hit the swirly about, you take the left, no, take the right, which takes you into the start square. If you take the left, that will lead you back the way you came. Not that you need it. But if you take the right, that then leads you back out. So yes, we do need this swirly about roundabout. Is definitely sorting at this point. Traffic to go. This is going to be really busy. Don't know if I like it. But it's definitely going to do the job, says he, with all the confidence of somebody who doesn't know if it's going to do the job. We've got loads of... Can we... I think everything is connected. I think. This, there, and ground level, separated. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I think that is... I mean, ideally, what you'd want is this connecting straight up here. But I like this intersection. I like it more on the workshop than what we've got here. It's a bit tenuous, but look, I've spent a lot of time on it. Right. Any traffic that was coming from in the map, remembering that the only traffic coming from in the map is traffic generated by the map, not actually from outside connections. You get into the start square, real easy. You get to the outside connection, real easy. And if you take a left, you get to the other outside connection, real easy. Start square. That is the exit off to the river. Start square, take the left. The left then loops this way. Hang on. Oh dear, might be missing one again. So this comes in, loops up and out. Are we connecting with this route? I don't see that we are. I think a Gussing Navy's intersection is a little bit flawed. I think. It's pretty, but it might be flawed. Oh, hang on. That doesn't work either, does it? We need... If all we need is this to connect to over there. This brings us down pretty close. If we loop up, we can loop out. We're then elevated. And then we could cross. I think we might have to do that. It's getting more and more and more ridiculous as we go. I've got to be honest with you. But but what? I don't know. Oh, wish I'd just gone with something simple now. Sometimes simple is the best way. Right, that's it's going to be from there, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. Where's the undo button? Did not want to do that. Definitely going to be some tweaks to be done here. And then probably about here at ground level. I said ground level. Did click it once. I'll click it twice if I have to. That. What the hell? Sorry, I'm losing my head. I'm getting tired again. That should be. It is the correct height. What are you talking about? Well, that's connected anyway. That's something. And then from here, what? Oh, God's sakes. God's sakes. That's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. We are at ground level. We can just fix. We're supposed to be there, aren't we? That's where your problem is. Oh, an idiot. What an idiot. I'm really stretching my head today. Oh, come on. I did click it. You heard it click. Oh, man. It is connected. It's just deliberately awkward. Oh, look. I'm not trying to marquee this. Clearly, I'm not trying to marquee this. Right, that's okay. Bring this back a little bit. And other than some jinky jankies, which are easily fixed, this is getting horribler by the minute. As long as everything connects, I've got a feeling somewhere in here there's a road that needs to be removed. But I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to waste any more time. But it does look like that has to... Anyway, Lots of questions there. Hi, Atomica. Hang on a second. I've lost it. Let's. Right. You need one. You still need one connection from the tunnel to the highway bridge, but in the direction of the tunnel. From the tunnel to the highway bridge. Oh, you mean from the highway bridge to the tunnel? Is that what you're saying? Here to there. That does connect, I think. From here, loops down the round, then onto the underpass here, and then take a right. No, take a left. Then that loops around. Where are we? Hang on. That loops around, loops back this way, and then you are onto this. Then, why are you using two-way roads instead of two-lane highways? And yeah, that one should be fixed by adding that lane. Yeah, all right, gotcha. Yeah, the reason is simple. I want this to be available to non-DLC owners, but in the workshop description I will point out that the roads here, which are clearly zonable roads, two-lane roads rather than, mind you, I've gone elevated, but yeah, these two-lane roads are for upgrading basically. And also this one here, which needs to be a two-lane national road. But yeah, it just means that somebody without the DLC can have what they see, and then somebody with the DLC can just upgrade the roads and have it run even more smoothly. So it's a bit muggly or fugly, as they say. But I think everything connects. Just got a feeling that at least one of these roads is obsolete. But I've got the Lincoln Workshop picture here, and this doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. I don't know. Is it just an error from Augusta Navy? Which is a shame, because I mean, I love their work. Maybe. Maybe I love their work. I've used their work before, and I really like it. I must say it's different, but it's pretty nice. I mean, it's loopy. And it is solving the problem. Again, I think that this should be a direct route. But I kind of like that traffic's going to loop in and loop out. It's only dummy traffic. This is to stop dummy traffic coming through my city. You have to navigate the spaghetti. Right, so that is, I might just leave. Well, I mean, again, fine tuning. I was thinking to use keys to line this. Let's see what it looks like with keys. Might as well. Cost nothing other than time. Key. There it is. And oh, we're going to need water because I haven't got key anarchy or something, but it's not a problem. We'll do that, and then we will steal it. Come on, I did click on it. Don't you give me that rubbish. I know I clicked on it. do like it though. I do like it with the key. I'll leave it there as a holding thing, because we're going to come back and rework the area, and at least the key's in place and we can copy it if we want to, and we can ignore it if we don't want to. But yeah, I do like it. I think we'll probably end up doing it. Probably. Right, so is there anything else I want to do tonight before making myself some supper? Defo looks better with the keys. I agree. If people want, they can add direct route themselves. Yes, I mean, you could. This is hurting my head because this feels like it's got to be done. Because originally the this was going to be the through route, and it was going to go around the bay. I just kind of like the idea of going with the tunnel under here, which, and also it meant that this highway here, this connection here, wasn't really doing anything. It wasn't going to go anywhere. Plus, anybody who wanted to build into the map was going to have to build an intersection off of this road, which was going to be looping obscurely around the bay. So I kind of like the idea that I'm providing a quiet road into the center of the map, providing a highway that can be extended into the meat of the map. I mean, this is huge here. And then this, which is basically supposed to be a quiet turn off, I think, off of the intersection, has become the main through route, which is awful. I'm going to look at this off camera and maybe delete some loops. I like the idea of this roundabout, and it turned out it wasn't a roundabout, but it also turns out it didn't connect to everything it was supposed to connect to. So there was all sorts of weird stuff, but it's bendy. Right, so at some point, probably tomorrow, I'm going to probably connect up the outside connections on both sides of the map here. And that'll be part of the main part of the job done, I feel. But yeah, this is a big chunk of the work done. So let's see, line. We got there, Atomica. To mess with the players a bit, because the direct connection is not really needed unless it gets busier by your city, then you can add more quicker routes. Yeah, it's just, if I was map reviewing this, I would have a bit of an issue, I think. This is handy for dealing with traffic that's going into the city. I don't mind this for traffic going to city, but if this is all the dummy traffic as well, that is everything going from one side of the map to the other is going to be hitting, is it this split? I think everything going through from one side of the city to the other be going through that, and I don't like that at all. So I think I'm probably going to do a split in the highway here. Or something. I don't know. don't know. I do know that I don't know. Haven't given it much thought. As I thought the intersection was going to be beautiful. I looked at this intersection, I thought, look, it connects in 4 directions. This is what I want. I want this intersection because it connects in 4 ways and it's pretty. And it doesn't look like it works. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. I don't know. Every fibre in our body says it messes with the direct route. That's why you should leave it. Yes. I'm with you. I'm with you. But yes. But yeah, if you want it, you're looking for Moseltal. Moseltal. Sorry. Moseltal by a Gussing Navy. There are 2 versions. There is a mass transit version, ironically, and there's a vanilla version. And yeah, this is I've gone with 100% filler. I like this. The more I look at it, the more I'm liking the shape. It just feels that at least one of these roads shouldn't need to be. Surely you shouldn't need, with all of this, to have. Yeah, it feels badly optimized. So I'm going to fix it. I think I could run a test and see how the interchange functions. Well, yeah, there's build the city and see how it works, but that's I want to build the map first of all, and then optimizing the I think ideally, because that is gonna that split's gonna get really ridiculously busy, because it won't just be, because it's not just a dummy traffic, but this is like any traffic coming out the city. Any traffic coming out the city centre here that wants to get to whatever you build here, let's face it, whatever you build here is going to be pretty big. It's going to be coming through. I mean, this is going to handle everything over this side of the map into what I imagine should be the city centre over in this area there. Of course, people are welcome to build whatever shape city they want. I'm also suspecting this is going to be a harbour. If there's going to be a harbour, a lot of traffic coming through here again. And then anything that's leaving the city, and again, anything, our only outside connection is via here at the moment. Yes, sure, at some point when people build out this way, they might want to connect to the highway over here. You come out this way, you might want to connect to the highway with an intersection over here. Yes, people can add their own extra intersections in, but from the off, everything is going to be handled by here, and that point there feels really troublesome to me. So I will look at this off camera and just do all the checks and do all the tests and see if there's anything that I can see, if there's an extra connection that there shouldn't be in there, to tidy it up. And yeah, all of the stuff. Meanwhile, other than that, I'm feeling quite happy about the map so far. But I have been streaming now for what, hour and 48 minutes. I haven't had any supper, so I'm going to go and do that. I have got some work with the new collaboration map that I need to do, so I'll probably load up that as well. You think it would work as a low medium traffic interchange? Yes. High traffic, it will definitely be troublesome, I think. So yeah, I will have a look at it. But yeah, so I've got some work to do on for the map for the 81 player collaboration that I'm lining up. I've got a couple of minor problems. The video is supposed to be up yesterday, and I went to upload the map and it wouldn't upload. But I can fix it, so I'm going to go about fixing that one. Hopefully, we'll upload the video tomorrow. Hopefully, and then we can start moving on and do a mass collaboration build. I'm hoping they'll find 81 people who want to do a little bit of a collaboration build with their own little corner of a map. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it could be anyway. Right, anyway, that is going to be it from me. Again, I don't have an outro, so if you haven't hit the like button already and you've been here for a while, now's the time to do it, because I'm going to be gone very shortly. I'd like to thank everybody who was here for the show, for like keeping me alert. I know didn't get much achieved today, but the bits that I have done here, I'm much happier with. There's all the cleaning up of the intersection as well with the pillars and whatever. That'll come. That'll come. It's just no point cleaning them up when I might be deleting sections. Get everything in place first. Get all the placeholders in place, like with the rivers and stuff like that, and then everything, once it's in the right place, could just be cleaned and tidied. I think that's the plan. But anyway, yeah, it has been a good stream. Thanks, Topic. It's good to have you along as well. Have a great evening. Anybody else watching, have a great evening. I've been BonBonB. You know what's happening. You've been very, very welcome. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.